trouble with monsters is not. I know what the note says. Holly. I didn't write it. Do I look like a monster? I don't know. Maybe you're inside. Okay. Well, with a monster, know that your brother tries to get out of your sister stopped him, so you may have possibly bring this to the most person that ever experienced a public life. The full color of this was so hot. Hot lunch. Personally, I think it's people say it too big. I just think I'm honest.
Okay. Alright. Here we go. Here out. Let's see what is going on here. What's up, guys? Welcome in. Welcome in, friends. Compadres, friends, friends. Hello, friends. Okay, let's get some work done here.
Sorry, the washroom. How are you doing? Okay.
part of the back. Use an inside man. Someone could get in the barracks, initially Mr. Sawashman, find out which kids have actually seen Mr. Watson, and somehow avoid the military altogether. Well, that's a plan, but isn't it a tad mission impossible? Yeah. I mean, like, where are you gonna get the Steven? Bond? Nah, no. We don't want a super spy. We want the opposite. We want someone no one would suspect. Someone that could just walk in, no questions asked. The one kid the military failed to wrangle. What?
I don't know if tonight's the night for accuracy, I'll tell you that much. What are you laughing at? Huh? You ain't close on one eye? We did a good job.
Quiet over there?
Huh?
You being quiet?
Am I gonna be quiet? Or am I being quiet? No.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. Uh-uh. It's rare, enjoy it. Enjoy the silence, okay?
Why not? Not if I time it with thunder. It's 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Perfect.
6.
On to the next one. I'm gonna put some grass on, some shrubs on, and we're gonna glue some models on. Maybe. I'm gonna do a couple touch-up. What, dude? There's a bunch of touch-up I need to do, okay? Not ready yet. Okay, they're not perfect. How would the people at the game store know that I'm serious if I don't have perfect models? Seriously. You wanna know how to be good at painting? Just spend a ridiculous amount on one model. That's how you make it a good model. That's really the trick. Just to remain patient. Just keep painting it until it's perfect. Just keep painting the model until it's the perfect model. Anything else is not even worth finishing.
You're gonna let me jump?
Let's go. Before I change
What do we has to be perfect?
If Mr. Watson kindly kept you, how are you here? You shouldn't have dead. It's okay. It's a fair question. Already? Point that if Mr.
Like Zoink Scoob. Like Zoink Scoob. Reggie. Oh, thank you so much for the likes. What? What are you laughing at over there? Really? Should I just do the entire stream as Christopher Walken? Today, we're going to base some models using some grass and some such stuff. Welcome in. I can't do, let's see. Saturn. What are other, Foo Fighters? Stab you in the face with a Saturn. Alright. Okay. Moving on the grass will be fun. Black rims, not so much fun. Necessary evil. That's what it is. End of the day.
Music has a way of finding you, even in the darkest of places. Lucas had used it before to guide me out of my line, back to the light. So this music was coming from the real world. Even after all this time, he hadn't given up on me. If he followed this music, then what? Then I would be out of here? Back home? I was fucked.
hell are you doing? Can't you read, kid? No trespassing.
Just gotta get some of these bases black, the rims, and then we'll do some cool stuff, guys. I promise.
Like this beat. The plastic, don't keep it moving. Whoa. Private check. Do exactly as you said. You got any questions?
Who dares text me at this hour? Julio, why you lying? Please. If he sent me a message saying like he could bench more, and I was like, please.
Santa's sleigh is ready for his reindeer. We got built-in benches.
I guarantee he could bench more than him. Okay. Those stupid ass noodle arms. Stupid ass noodle arm. What's that? I know you always saying noodle head.
Once you get that gate open and I'm inside,
Stupid ass noodle head.
I will destroy your
Okay. Let's do some grass, guys. Huh? Grass puns? Do you got any grass puns? I don't think I have any grass puns. Grass is grass. Gas, grass, or... ass. Yes, grass or ass. What am I gonna do when all this army's done? Other things? You know? What's up, Adam? Dude pull. Dude pulls in. Alright, time to do some grass. Yeah, it's taking too long. Whoop, that was too much. We'll find out. Good old Elmer's glue all. How's that so beautiful? Well, art. Because it's art, buddy. Just like you. Okay. They're just a bit of some tweeze. Some pretty little tweeze. That's all they are. You know? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, Art. Alright, we're gonna put some grass. We're gonna do this as grass. You see this? This is gonna be grass. I promise. Not the grass you guys are probably used to. Different kind of grass. Non-hallucinogenic grass. Okay. How long does it take? Well, these bases took me probably in total 2 hours. And that's building all of them. So I did a bunch of corkboard, some acrylic coarse medium, which is basically like a liquid sand kind of deal. Then some rocks, and then I put some trees on, and then I painted them with just my airbrush and some dry brushing. So really total probably 2.5 hours. Not too bad. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the party, buddy. They are going to be for my Sons of Bahamut army. So we're going to trying to wrap those up, you know what I'm saying? Apologies. Got something in my throat. Right now we are mixing up a little Elmer's glue slurry. Right? So I added a bit of water to this. I used to use like fancy modeler's glue called like tacky glue or something, but it literally is just Elmer's glue, so we're just using Elmer's glue now because it's cheap. Cheap and effective. That's basically who I am as a person. Very cheap, very effective. I ain't cheap. I think I'm pretty cheap. Could you imagine a world where you were paid per dollar per IQ? I can get by in that kind of world, you know? We're making a slurry. An Elmer's glue slurry. This will all dry kind of matte and clear. At least better dry clear. I'll be pissed if it doesn't. We'll do a little test run here. We'll do this one first. That's looking good. Oh yeah. Boom. And then we will put some of this fire glass. I wouldn't be rich. I think you'd be rich. If you're hanging out here, you'd be rich, dude.
Remember when we were out looking for Hop and you heard that sound off of Irwin Road? Yeah, it was. But this interference, it wasn't coming from a military broadcast from an EMI. It was coming from this wall, which is important because that gives us 3 known locations. So I connected the dots, measured the midpoints through the perpendicular. All right. Teachers, we don't need to see work.
I think you'd be very rich, buddy. Don't sell yourself short, okay? You're hanging out in here, you're already making more than $100 an hour, buddy. That's a guarantee. I guarantee it.
What are the chances that the center of this wall just so happens to be in the very place where all of this stuff? When you upside down, so the lab created the wall. No idea. But I think we should hold it.
Perfect. That'll be perfect grass. Okay? Take it from me. I know what I'm doing, I think.
Something was different about this movie. It was the day that Henry first. It was his first night.
You know, I used to have like a static gun. It didn't really work well though, so I've stopped using it. Thought about maybe buying a really nice one. The idea is to have polarity, like a negative polarity on the base and a positive polarity coming out of the gun. That way the grass stands up, but I feel like it never actually works that way. Perfect. Look at that. See that grass? Seems really sharp, but it'll dry a lot more chill. It'll dry like this is grass that's already been done right here. It'll dry like that.
I finally found it. The way out.
Spent $120 on one. It still sucks. Word on the street is use a balloon. That's baby. What did I say? I was like, I want to try something tonight. Do you have a balloon? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, good. I'll need your head and the balloon. She was like, no. Yeah. Well, you don't need to know the details. Okay. Do you want to go get me a balloon, my dear? Blow it up semi and then rub your head on it? Yeah, you do. I saw it. It was downstairs on the floor. Outside of all of this stuff. You know where it is. You're playing games, huh? I need to know the results for science. Exactly. Baby, we need to know the results as a collective. We need to know. 120 bucks is brutal, though. The problem is, the idea is you're trying to ground out, right, as an electrician. As an electrician, the idea is you're trying to ground out the base with one of the probes, and then you're trying to make the other probe a positive side, which is the machine side, right? The problem is the base is a terrible ground. It's just a terrible ground. So it doesn't ever work how it's prescribed. For science. I don't know. I used it on my Tau. It was decent results. I also used it for a giant Warhammer game board I made once, way back in the day. Seemed to work pretty good. I mean, good enough. But like just doing this method, it's not much different. You know?
Until you showed up. And now door 3 is better. Skip. I have a plan to get us out of here. And it's gonna take more time than you know. Henry will return to this.
3K likes. Thank you so much, guys. It's really nice of you. Thanks, Adam. You're a real one, buddy.
It's scary. But if you want to get out of here, if you want to escape Camazons, this is the only
So I think, Adam, we need to start talking about a final date for the first art class. Right after these are done, these models are done, I'm going to do the test painting on the first model. That's going to be step 1. But I think we need to talk about making sure So we can get everyone the mini who wants in and start advertising for it. You know? I'm thinking probably the first or second week of February is the dates we're gonna do. So I'm gonna set up a link on the Discord and then a link on my Patreon that's for free, but it'll show the entire list of materials starting with your model. The model will do. Then hopefully we'll be able to get everyone all squared up before February, because I want to give at least 4 weeks to account for shipping. I doubt it would take that long, but I would hate for someone to be really excited and they're like a day short, you know? I want them to have it for at least a couple days. Or at least, you know, like the best case scenario is for everyone to have their model like a week in advance. You know? Just in case maybe there's something that happened, or God forbid it came broken. Not saying that's it, but you know what I mean. Like any kind of extenuating circumstances, people will still have time to be able to get it replaced, or you know, have it available. It's kind of the idea. That's also why I chose February. So then that would give kind of you guys a month to be able to mass produce and ship it out. I know it's going to be kind of a small class to start, but at least it's a start, you know. At least that's the idea. Always a possibility with shipping, even if we haven't had any breaks so far. Yeah, for sure. Like it's one of those things that like it would just be a real bummer for someone not to be able to participate, that I wanted to make sure to give plenty of time for any kind of crazy, you know, random acts of God. You know, and they could also get the mini and drop it, you know? Like that's definitely something I think we've all done, you know? Nice. Yeah, I figured you guys were already on top of it. And then with the Zenithal, make sure to thin the paint just a little bit more. Mine came just a little speckly, if that makes sense. No, that's a bad thing. It's fine. It's just if you thin it just a hair more, that primer, or make sure your air compressor isn't spinning it out too fast. You'll avoid those splatters. I know you know what I'm talking about, because you have like some really smooth transitions on your model that you posted recently. Your Zinch big boy. I'm also not trying to put you on blast. I'm sorry. I meant to say that in our private chat. I'm sorry, dude. I might have had a couple drinks. I'm a little loosey-goosey tonight. Forgive me, Adam. You're great. You're the best. It's okay. There's only like 2 or 3 people in here. They don't even know what we're talking about. They're just like, cool, grass. No! Art, no, stay. Art, no, don't go anywhere, buddy. For sure. Well, the thing is, like, I think it was just maybe a random act. Because, like, on your model that you posted, it looked fantastic. Art, don't go. Art, we love you, buddy. We're just talking business. We'll stop. Okay, we'll stop, Art, for you. That's what I use, too. Yeah, just that it might have just been a clock. Well, you know what? Maybe I'm just talking shit. Let me look at this. You know what it is? Is you're going from black straight to white. If you do like a gray spray in between your white and your black, you'll get a more even tone, but that kind of, it's kind of hard to see. I think that's what it is. I don't think it has anything to do with the viscosity of the primer. I think it's just going from straight pure black to straight pure white. So maybe doing a little tonal change might help a little bit. What color do you do the feathers? Okay, so are you doing split complementary? Or are you going to do... Because right now you're doing complementary with the teal and the pink, which is perfect. Split complementary, a yellow would look really good. Like a warm yellow or a warm orange would look really good. I think orange would look really good. You know? You would want to do 60% of the model that teal color, 30% that like a warm orange, if that's the color you want to go, and then about 10% with the pink. Ooh, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Art, I sure do appreciate it. Thanks for hanging with us. Because the pigments are more fine. Yeah, that is true. That would help too. A little bit of the translucency. Translucency. Dustin, thank you so much, buddy. $10K, dude. You're $10K, bud. 10K carat gold, bud. 10K. Is that a carat of gold? Is that bad? Baby, is lower numbers better for diamonds or higher? Higher? Alright, he's 10K carats. 10 karat gold. 100%. 10K likes? Is that your goal, dude? You can rest your thumbs, dude. You already got me to 8K. That's crazy. It's showing me 8K, but damn. If you got me at 11K and I can't tell, that's impressive, brother. Thank you so much. And I feel like I've never used this much grass on a project. I've had this little tin of grass for years. Guess it's about time I use it, right? That's the idea. Adam, I feel like I put you on blast, dude. I'm sorry, that's my bad. Sometimes I forget, dude. I'm a real piece of work. And that ain't right. I know who you are. You're a dude. Ain't a dude. Disguised as another dude. Just one more base after this. Grass, and I'll put shrubs on. Then we're doing final touches. We're going to do some airbrush glow effects on the little gargants because I forgot to do that. Then we're gonna do. Well, your quality is already insanely good. That's the thing. Like, don't think my little quips here is any way degrading your amazing product, because you guys seriously do you've exceeded all expectations and then some. I think my problem is I'm bad at criticisms, constructive criticisms, timely. I think that's that's a me problem. I just want to be a nice guy. And then when it does come out, it's not at the best time, so I apologize for that. Balloon grass test when? Well, my lady doesn't want to help me find the grass, okay? They're the grass balloon. So we're just doing sometimes I just put it upside down and just tap. Sometimes that makes it stand up. I don't know. I tell myself that's effective. All right, on to the next grass. I was really thinking about doing like creeks in here, but I don't know. I kind of don't want to do water effects. I kind of don't. Water effects would literally delay this whole project by like 2 days, maybe 3. Time to get a new Q-tip. That one's died on me. Nah, dude, all good. We want to deliver. Oh, yeah, I read that. We can. Are you okay? Did you bring up the libations, my dear? The balloon? Oh, well, it's a little too late for that. We'll give it a go on this last one. How about that? Just blow it up and then rub your head on it. I'm not joking. Just gonna be. The idea is we need a really high staticky balloon.
These balloons suck. Forgot that I did an entire garland.
Resin pours are super fun though. I can't stand resin pours. This is actually not resin. It's a it's Vallejo. Oh, whoops. It's Vallejo liquid. I would rather do a resin pour because then I could hit it with UV light. But this one, you just have to wait for forever for it to dry. It's a liquidy thing, you know?
You want me to keep it open or just...
No, just fill it up, tighten it, and then rub it on your head. On your noodle head. On your noodle head. You stupid ass noodle head. Oh yeah, it's the water effects. Yep, exactly. 10K now, I think. 11K art. Well done. Okay, keep it charged. You're doing great over there, my dear. No, come here. No, you need to charge it. Do you hear it? Did you hear it discharge? You have to maintain.
I know, it said I'd be back when you need it.
Yeah, I need it right now. Come here. Rub it, and then you have to hover it because you're the one statically charged, not me. Okay, come on. Okay, now you're gonna bring that balloon just close to the grass. Oh wow, that is effective. Holy shit. Okay, all right, you're good. Wow, that works really well. Did you see that? Like just like No, you're not going anywhere. We have more grass to do, my dear. That was crazy. It just all went. She is the MVP. She's been the MVP since day one, brother. You want to sprinkle some grass? No, never mind. You're charged. You're charged up. You're ready to roll. It definitely is the best method. Yeah, so definitely save yourself $100 and get a balloon. Yeah. Dude, sometimes they get you, you know? They're always trying to sell you something you don't need, you know? Who knew? Don't need a static gun, you just need a girlfriend with long hair and a balloon. Or just long hair and a balloon. I prefer my method, though. The trick is to know when to do it, though, you know? Like, do I wait until it's somewhat, like, stuck on the glue, or do I... Hey! Get back here. We're almost ready. All right, hurry. You got, like, 30 seconds. That's the real question, right, guys? Like, timing-wise. Too soon, too late. When's the appropriate time to do it? We'll test. Dude, here at Patty Paints Mini, we get you the questions answered, okay? All right, quick, my dear. Charge the balloon. Yeah, hurry. Hit it.
Can I do it all?
Yeah. Well done, my dear. All right, side view test. It is standing up a little bit more. Here, hit this one. Charge it up. Charge it up. Charging in progress. Put more grass on.
Ready?
Yep, bring it in. You need to charge it up even more than that. Rub that head. Whoa! You got sharp hair. That scared the shit out of me. All right, we're good. It did work. Did work very well. No, it's okay. Your service to the cause has been noted. You shall be gaining an exemplary reward. Your reward, a dining room table set. Congratulations. That was the reward, yeah. $900 later, you got what you want. It was either that or a season pass for snowboarding, so the plan was always to give you whatever you wanted for Christmas. For Christmas, for Columbus. Although I do think we need to do a grant, or what is it? An airing of grievances around the steel pole. You know what I'm talking about? It's from Seinfeld. George's dad always aired grievances. You pour me one, my dear? Of course I want one. 15K? My word, my dude. Thank you so much, Art. What a nice guy. Patty Paints Mini is at 14,000 likes. 15,000 likes. What a guy. Thank you, my dear. All right, buddy. Thank you so much. You better hop in again so we can chat more, buddy. I sure do appreciate it. Art. My guy, Art. Woo! What's up, JD? Welcome back, buddy. Take what off, my dear? So the balloon method definitely works. If you guys want to know, the balloon method is actually pretty gas. There we go. Some shrubbery. Hopefully that glues well. Hopefully that stays on. I think it might. I don't know, I haven't used this material first, so this is the new thing for me. Hopefully this Elmer glue pulls through. We're living on a prayer right now. This might be a hot glue gun kind of dealio. Why are you laughing? Because I burned the shit out of myself last time? You just love me in pain. Well, I'll catch you tomorrow, Art. If you're still here, I sure do appreciate all the support, my dude. It's mighty kind of you, brother. I wish I had like a spray adhesive right now. I feel like that would work a lot better than what this Elmer's glue is doing.
Get into the cove and get the hell out of here. Okay? I don't make sense.
Okay, on to the next one. I feel like I made like the perfect amount of Elmer's glue, which is pretty rare.
Yeah, that's a good one. If not, one more single one.
What's up, H? How you doing, buddy? Just doing a little basing here. Let's see how it turns out, what sticks and what doesn't. So this seeming kind of like a hot glue gun kind of material. Very spongy, very airy. All right. Oh, we got one more. I guess I didn't make enough glue. What's the ColorPad app that you used? So I just go to Google and I put in like color palette picker or something, or color palette generator. You can also use like ChatGPT. I've used that in the past, where I take a picture of the model or the colors I want to use, and I say, can you give me a color palette using the colors displayed in this photo? And that will give you a really good color, different colors to use as well. I have a feeling that I'm just going to be putting this, like this bush stuff is going to fall off. I'm just going to have to re-put it on a couple times. I'm hoping that at least some of the bits of glue hit where it needs to hit is the goal. That's the goal. We'll see if that actually happens. That feels good. But yeah, honestly, using ChatGPT or whatever AI you like would probably be the way I would do it nowadays. Beforehand, I would just go, I would look up color palette generator, and then you go to like select colors, and you select like 2 or 3 colors or whatever your main color is, and it'll give you like split complementary or tertiary or analogous or whatever color palette design you're going for. And that is my basing done. Now I just gotta wait for it to dry. Just gotta wait for all that to dry. And in the meantime, we're actually going to do a bunch of touch-up work. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's honestly the easiest basing to do is anything that's forest. Forest is such an easy base to do. It's kind of like cheating in a way. Seriously, it really is a bit cheaty. Also, why I want to do Sylvaneth. Sylvaneth bases are easy. This is going to be the same bases I do for Sylvaneth, so more or less. Oops, just about broke a tree. All right, I use my airbrush half the time as a cleaner. Look at that, gone. Airbrush. Time to do some touch-up paint. Is it seriously 9 o'clock already? It is, yeah. What happened? What happened? We were having fun. What happened? We're just sitting here having fun. All of a sudden, the day's up. Alright, time to go on the hunt for runes. My favorite game. Alright, time to lock in. A little airbrush flip. Locking in. Oh, thanks, JD. Hey, buddy. There's doing a little bit of the glow effects on him right now. Trying to make him finish him up, you know? Trying to be done with it. This little baby man crushes. More excited to play them than any of the other giants. Because I love the idea of put them in a bag. That's hilarious. Put them in the bag. Perfect. Oh, go check it. I didn't smoke them. I used a barbecue. But I thought I closed the lid, but I might not have closed the... Can you go check it? Made some steaks. Threw my boys on the Discord. I know. I saw your burnt boy. You put more up there? Whoa, hello. It's a really glowy rune. Embers is fine. So long as it, like, it's not, like, crazy. It can't get any hotter than the last moment I left it, you know? Yeah, the glowing runes is what makes this whole thing interesting in the end, you know? The problem is finding them all. I feel like every time I do this, I always miss one, no matter what. Okay. Yeah, and I'll just hit him with the white ink now, and I'll be done. Ooh, hello. So yeah, we're going to do a little quick oil paints on these just to finish them off, and then we're going to do some finishing touches on all of the giants all at the same time. Try and match the quality of all of them. That's the problem. So whenever you paint an army, the first model is always going to be your worst one, and the last one will always be your best one, is the idea, right? Unless you start getting lazy. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. So once we're done with these oils to make the runes look all glowy and stuff, we're going to move on to just doing touch-ups on the big boys. And I'm basically doing this because I'm waiting for the bases to dry. I could just be done with them and just stick them on and move on with my life, but you know, we got time. Why not? May as well. Okay.
Which is just not the case. It's a dream. Closing my eyes and dreaming. I don't really deal with reality.
You know, I think that you're a great guy, a great role model.
I'm gonna probably hit up my buddy who's been wanting to play this army since its introduction 4 months ago. Let him know that I'm ready to play. Probably play with him either this weekend or either this weekend or maybe midweek next week. But do you have any tips? So I've been doing these guys for about 3 months now. To be fair, I do about an hour and a half a night, and I've streamed the whole time. So I talk a lot during my stream, so the process kind of slows down. So I probably spent in total maybe 100 hours on all of the minis, which isn't too bad for a whole army, in my opinion. But yeah, you got any tips, JD? I was just gonna rush to the middle. That was my plan. Is that what the rookies do with Sons of Bahamut?
Listen to me. I'm gonna get off the phone right now, and I am gonna let you professionals look at the situation and come back to me with a solution. No matter what nobody said, let's just here and there put together the right way. We're losing.
The army does best standing on the objects and just holding the docks. That's kind of what I thought. It's what the playstyle of it seems like, you know. Now, do you group them? Do you take all like the group mechanics? You know, like when within 12 inches of another Gargant, they get stronger. That's where I'm really like struggling. Like, so I have a Gatebreaker, King Broad, Kragnos, and a 3 stack of Man Crushers. I run the more where they hold hands. It's called Taker Tribe, yeah, or Breaker Tribe, yeah. That's the one I was thinking about running. I just feel like, how do you keep them all within range of each other for the benefits?
This nigga's influence everything. They could have been lower. God could have been doing it. What's next? What's next? I gotta get it. I'm not gonna stay fucking. His full name is Freedom. Jack Black. Like you haven't experienced the fans will be able to say, I don't want that. I don't. No. Hey, yo, dog, what are you talking about? I'm telling me like I want some bullshit. I don't know bullshit. But you,
So when I first met him, he quickly became the guy I wanted to be like.
Yeah, I was thinking about running that tribe. The problem is like I just don't understand the flow yet. I haven't played a single game of Age of Sigmar. So it's coming soon. I'm hoping he'll sandbag me a little bit, not just absolutely destroy me. I think he plays Gits.
You'll never see a Sean in my lifetime again, ever. It's just like the more money you got, the more power he got, the more power he got, the more money he got. And he always felt like money could get him out of everything.
I do feel it's important that we let the public know from the juror standpoint just kind of how we reach the verdict. It's not everything that the media has put it out to be.
You want to put stuff in my bed?
He's creating a narrative always.
Unless you want him to push in a bit, keep Kragnos behind. Yeah, I was thinking of using Kragnos if they do you know the God of War characters at Elden Ring or Elden Ring? I know the God of War characters pretty well. Some people have said this looks like Kratos. That's his name, isn't it? The GOAT is live. What's up, K-Dog? Dude, you're the GOAT, buddy. No, I was planning to use Kragnos as kind of like if he overextends somewhere, I can then 3d6 charge right into him. Ooh, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the party, brother. Yeah, that's kind of what like that's the idea. Is he didn't seem like super tanky, but he looked like very quick. Like a quick response. So I figured I'd use him as a kind of a midline backdoor kind of protector.
Sean was 19 when he dropped out of Howard University. He wanted to be in the flashy, swaggy music industry. He started off dancing, wanted to be in videos. Yeah, pop culture movement shaped him at the time where things were changing. The time was evolving.
Like it or not, rap is here to stay. It's a part of mainstream commerce.
He does the most damage in the game, potentially into big stuff. It's great. So I do want to use him into just like big, bulky elites. Is that the idea with him? I was planning to use Man Crushers as kind of like a backline objective holder. And then rush my big boys up. Or are they better to screen the front line?
What is this new music?
Heavy D was the biggest rapper signing to Uptown. The host cats in the hood, you can rock everything you with your grandmother. Go, you gotta reach for the radio and turn it off. We call him the official mayor of Money Every Melbourne.
All right. That is the oil paints all done. What's up? How you doing? Welcome in. Star Fish Rose, Japanese letter Rose Fish Star. To be honest, babies are objective grabbers. Kragna sits behind everybody. Broad and GB sit in the middle. Okay. That's kind of what I was thinking, like preliminary planning. I know that like Sons of Bahamut isn't like a crazy intense strategic army, but I feel like at the same time, if I think that, then I had to overextend the whole army and die instantly. And that's what I want to avoid doing. I'm sure he's going to beat me on knowing objectives and whatnot, like knowing battle tactics better. Battle tactics are still just an absolute mystery to me. Like, am I supposed to memorize all of them? There's like 8 different ones. Run 2 interceptor and restless. What's 2 intercept and restless? It's the only 2 possible for our army. Are those the battle tactics? Like, please educate me. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, this game is going to be embarrassing. I've watched so many videos on how to play, but I feel like battle tactics is just a whole different thing for me. It is okay. But I thought you could only do 1 battle tac per round. Is 2 intercept like a different thing?
Weird in the air because everyone knew this was Al's girl. Al is hot as fish grease right now. Al, be sure. Good night. $2. The first minute, 45 cents to reach admission. Phone was not really like the catch. He didn't drink alcohol. He forbade marijuana. He did not like drugs. He had the drum beer.
Should be a comment there. You run 2 tactic cards, and the first is intercept and recover, and the second is restless energy. Okay. Oh, look at those. Like, I was just going to do, like, seize the center or whatever. Like, I thought that one would be easier for our team.
But if Sean wants something, he's going to get it. It might be a couple of years now, but sooner or later, he's going to get it. Heavy D, I'll be sure. They had all the money and all the power, and I was like, I don't know what they did, but that's what I want to do. I got to Uptown,
Okay.
Sean, and I saw him do it. He had to go through the Uptown labor camp.
I learned a lot quickly. Being in front of Willie Burgers on 145th and 8th, or being at the rooftop. The fashion, the walk, the talk, the attitude, the drive, the determination.
That's the third best and definitely an option. Okay. Well, I'm glad at least I think I found one of them that was, like, just from reading them over once. I was like, seize the center seems like something we could do pretty easily. It's the not being in combat that looked like it would be the difficult part. You know? That's why I was thinking, like, first turn, it'd be the move.
I think he did so fast in this there and back. Right then and there. Oh, okay. I didn't know then that was never going to stop. The run there and run back. He ingratiated himself to Andre and made himself very valuable. Something that you don't want to do without. Like, who's going to get my clothes? Who's going to own my time? This is so...
Thank you so much, guys. Get me to 15K likes. That's awesome.
$1 million house. Funny that weekend, just before I moved in, he had a mysterious fight with his mother, and he said, "I can't go home. I got to stay here with you." So I moved in before I did. Andre is taking him under like a son. Andre is the very first patriarch he connected with. Sean grew up with the illusion of explored with Sean's. My mom and dad's only child. So now Sean has somebody to brother up with. We experienced a lot of firsts together. I taught him how to ride a bike. It was the best thing in my life to let go of the bike and then start riding. It fits so well. Sean's another misfit, just like me. But the difference in my household, my dad taught me right from wrong. You know, Sean didn't have that. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, I'm excited to play. I'm just nervous. I don't like being bad at things, you know? I don't think anyone does.
I worked at the United Civil Policing. I worked at Board of Ed in Westchester County. I drive a school bus. Working
You know, I was bad at once at painting, you know? So I can be a little bit bad at playing, I guess.
I made one when I was first like this nice woman. It give me big tips.
Sean's house, there was Janice, and there was Sean.
Missed a spot? Dude, I've missed a lot of spots. I'm just hoping you don't notice all of the spots, just some of them. Something. Ooh, thank you so much. Mitch Basta with the 32-35. The 40 chilies. Thanks, partner. I'll tell you what, with them chilies, I'll find that spot. I'll get it painted. Spicy it up. Spice it up. We're doing a little touch-up work right now is what we're doing here. Trying to find spots that need a little zhuzh. Oh, hey, how you doing, you know? Thank you so much for the chilies, buddy. Sure do appreciate that. Yeah, glue his tail back on. I broke it off like a dingus. Like a real dingus. Where did his tail go? We've seen his tail maybe. I found his tail. No worries. The tail has been acquired. Mission acquired. Perfect. Tail acquired. Mission acquired. Mission successful. Forgot the toes on a couple of these guys. I gotta remember. I think it's just one of them. Yeah, it's this guy. Got to do his toesies and his fingies. What's up, Mama? What's up, Carl? How you guys doing?
These are the makings of Sean Combs. Now, mind you, as a child, Joe's goofy. Kids would pick on him a lot around the block. And he didn't know how to defend Sean was a prince. Janice, she didn't want no princess. She held back nothing.
You said I would be 12 years old. And sometimes I'd be out until 3, 4 in the morning. James, we're not to get into that right now. Ma'am?
Got a lot of beatings too.
His beatings made me scared. Right? I got beatings now. But when he got his beatings, it wasn't a choking thing. No. Damn, I hate thinking about that, man. I guess raising me for the real world.
Trying to circumvent my sadness that Total Warhammer 40k is basically a clone of Dawn of War. Yeah, dude. It is Dawn of War. Same thing with the other one, the one that's just Civ 5 or Civ 4. I played that one a lot too, but a lot of the Warhammer games have divulged into just clones of other games that are just kind of better. I hate to say it, but that's the truth of it, you know? That's definitely the truth of it. I will say, like, Vermintide and Space Marine 2 were pretty original, but you know what I'm saying.
Tobias.
Tobias? What about him?
Sam's dog.
Oh, Toby, yeah. Yeah, that just hit you. You know, that balloon trick worked pretty well. Ooh, thank you for the follow. Rating with a party of 4. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for the raid. I sure do appreciate that.
89, 90. My job was to
Welcome in, guys.
And Puffy, he was always doing the party promotion, so he's always like handing out the flyers.
Yo, you like paint stuff and stuff. Congrats. Hey, thanks, dude. Yo, you like send me viewers. That's pretty dope, too. Thank you so much, man. What's up, McMundies? Husband? Oh, thanks for the follow. I sure do appreciate that. I'll give it some leeway. We could be looking at a minimalist HUD. That's not fully finished. For sure. I live in a minimalist HUD, dude. Man, I don't know what to do. I feel like I could work on these guys more. I feel like I could definitely work on these guys more. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. Welcome in, everybody. Dang, I gotta change my name. It's so embarrassing. There's nothing wrong with that name. It's just a mouthful. Mick Mundy's husband / male wife. There's nothing wrong with that, buddy. Nothing wrong with that. You know, I generally don't title myself Ricky's boyfriend, but, you know, it works. You're welcome. I love the bright blues on your models. Really singing to me. Dude, you being such a nice guy is really singing to me. Okay? We're actually done with this army. This is all done and painted. What we're doing right now is just waiting to put the bases on. Let's do a little model of what the bases are going to look like. We're going to do this guy like this. He's going to be on this guy like so. Or maybe it was this one. That fits on this one. Like so, yeah. I like that. The green really makes the rest of it pop a little bit more. You know? So yeah, once these bases are dry tomorrow, we'll glue these boys on and call it a day. We'll be done with it. I'm really excited. This is the base for this guy here. I made sure to do kind of like a running up the hill to make it seem a little more action-y, you know? I did think about doing like a frost covered forest, but the idea is they're coming down from the mountains with frost magic. You know? So yeah, that's what this guy is. They were drawing for a second. That's really cool, man. Oh, thanks, buddy. Feels like it needs a couple bright flowers scattered around the trees for spot colors. Ooh, that's a really good idea. Ooh, are we thinking like yellow poppies and maybe some pinks, maybe some purples? Babe, we need to buy flowers now. This guy's right. I need some split complementary colors. Let's look at split complementary for teal. So oranges would work, yellows would work. That'd be nice. Yellows and orange, yeah. No, you're right. Some flowers definitely would work. I have found the ladies love bright, shiny colors. Not my girl. She likes to wear black. She has bright colors, but it's mainly just gold or silver and then black.
Stop it, bro.
I never talk shit. I talk shit a lot. Don't tell anyone.
It's fucking one.
Are you talking smack right now?
You dished it.
Wow. Crazy. Huge Mentor Tufts are my favorite. Yeah. These are not a sponsor. Huge Miniature Tufts. Let me look those up. I actually I've had a hard time finding like cool bushes and stuff.
I asked her why she was screaming
What?
and who is this puppy person that he would cause her.
What? Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
was shocked.
Ooh, these are nice.
She told me that
Ew, these are nice. They're actually pretty affordable too. Might have to buy the orange, yellow, otherworld tufts. Ooh, I like that a lot. Yeah, you're right. This is definitely purple flowers. I'll get the not purple. I think orange and yellow is the move. Yeah. This guy coming in right at the end. He's a very nice guy and a very passionate lover. Dude, stop writing my autobiography, dude. Okay. What are you doing? It's supposed to be an autobiography. How does he know so much about me, babe? How does this guy know so much about me? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's like he knows who I am right out of the gate. Hey, what? You what? Me. Me.
Half?
No, this ain't no half. Oh. Ikitakimasu. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Much appreciated. So yeah, just waiting for this to. Now I can add the flowers later though. I'll definitely be adding like little flowers here, you know, like here. But for instance, like look at. Let's see. Let's bring out my gate breaker. Look at this guy. I do love you. Yep, have to give out handies and hugs when I can. Yeah, you can totally add them after you get them. Yeah. Man, he's a nice guy, man. Maybe I should send off my, you know, my 1 or 2 viewers to another nice guy like yourself. Maybe I feel selfish right now. Have you seen my queso giant? See that? Hey, can you do me a favor, babe? Oh, okay.
What?
Well, no.
What?
No.
What?
Could you have me my varnish? Contrast on the skin is awesome. Big fan. Thanks, man. Yeah, this was actually my last big guy I painted, and then I painted these little guys. My other ones, I didn't really do too much paint work on the skin. I kind of regret it. It's a can. It's in one of them. Says matte varnish. What's up, AZ? Man, it's been a minute. How you doing, buddy? That'll work. Wait, no, never mind. That's primer. That would ruin everything. That would ruin everything. It says smaller cans, like yay big. It's like Tamiya or It's Mr. Matt or Super Doctor Matt. It's Japanese looking. That'll work. I just want to get rid of the shiny beard. Ugh. Perfect. Mmm. Mmm. Smells yummy. Mm 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 mm. So good. Sorry, babe. That's gonna stink. Just warning you now. But did I just make it more glossy? Oh, it did. Ew. Yeah, that was the wrong varnish. Now he's all glossy. Ugh. Be right back. Yeah, great.
Bullshit noise.
Okay. Okay. I must go. Hope to see you again, though. I wish you luck. Thanks, buddy. Well, thanks again for being such a kind soul. Ooh, that one smells worse. Well, I think we need to go because I just aerated this whole room. And getting kind of a buzz from the fumes. So, thanks for hanging out. Guys. Love you. Bye.